Barry Campbell, UNEX Manufacturing. Welcome to MODEX 2026 here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're here at our booth. We're going to walk you around. I am, again, Barry Campbell. I'm the Regional Director East. And let's walk around the show. Let's see what we got here. First up, we got our flow cell. Our flow cell is one of our best-selling items. It's made in-house. Obviously, a lot for manufacturing. This would be a workstation that would be in a facility that they are building, putting parts together, maybe to send out to their facility onto the assembly line or to other parts of the plant. So this is our workstation, which, by the way, the flow cell, we can make anything that you guys need in regards to your application and what your job requires.
Right.
Next up is our flow cell. It's a single lane. Obviously, this is just, hey, they've rolled this over from their supermarket, and they basically just have parts come down to the operator. Operator picks the parts, puts them on the machine or whatever they're building there at their plant, and it's pretty simple. They can just roll it right back to the supermarket and replenish parts and come right back. We next have a flow cell, which in manufacturing, a lot of times you get very heavy items. So this is our beefier 100 series carton flow with flow cell. So this would be in a lot of automotive manufacturing where they're double stacking and they're putting weights that exceed 50 pounds, maybe 75 pounds, and they're double stacking. And so it's, again, we've got this with the tilt tray for them to pick parts out of. And so necessarily they're loading it from the back and then they're just picking parts from the front. Now we go over to kind of what our bread and butter of UNEX manufacturing. We've been around since 1964, and the bread and butter of what we do would be our carton flow. So obviously, when we're working with our dealers, we're working with our OEMs. They come to us and say, okay, we've got slow moving items, we have fast moving items, and we have medium moving items. So first up, we have our pallet flow and pallet track, as we call it. It is a FIFO where they're loading from the back and they're picking from the front. Maybe they've got material that they're picking 50, 60 cases a day. So it's fast moving. So they just flow it on the pallet track, and it just comes down front. They have the empty pallet, they pull it out, and the next one comes down. So it's a FIFO system. Next up is our carton flow, which has been our bread and butter for many, many years. I've said that before, I know, but we have two different kinds of carton flow in regards to, we have the span track, which is a 3/4 inch aluminum roller. And that would be for an application where they have like beer, wine, or liquor. Something that their boxes are the same box size, same width, day in and day out. And we recommend the span track. On what's come up over the last probably 10 to 12 years is what we call our wheel bed. And wheel bed is for a lot of 3PLs, is for a lot of warehouses where inventories may change, their SKU count, it may be seasonal, it may need to reslot, maybe their box sizes are just various sizes. So we recommend our wheel bed, which is one of our biggest sellers. And the wheel bed allows customers to flow any size box they need and configure it, reslot it, whether it's seasonal, whether that's once a year, twice a year, but it allows them the flexibility to flow any of the cartons that they have. So next up, so we've gone from our fast mover, our medium mover. Now we're going over to kind of the slower moving, those guys that might be only picked once or twice a day. And we have our speed cell.
Yeah.
Speed cell is designed to take out shelving, to take out where they may have 4 or 5 beam levels and they're just kind of picking parts out of boxes, and you have a lot of dead space in the back because they can't get to it. And it allows them to basically utilize that entire cubic space. And this is our extra large. And over here we have our medium column, which these are kind of standard columns. And probably one of the most apparel is probably the largest industry it's used in. We work a lot with 3PLs, and so these are slow moving items that may be picked 5 times a day. This is a great tool. As I mentioned, when people come to us and they say they have space issues, a lot of times they're not utilizing their vertical space, so they're able to take shelving out. They're able to take these beam levels out, densely store those slow moving items here, and then they can utilize the pallet storage above, utilize the space, and add more pallet positions in their system.
Okay.
So lastly, and we're kind of going back to our flow cell, but we did this. This was kind of, we do a lot with the beer, wine, and liquor industry. And we have our wine slide. And the wine slide was designed to be able to take this case of wine, which I believe this is a Pinot Grigio. And so they can come in, their pickers come in, and they pull a bottle, and then they pick their order. Maybe it's going to a restaurant, maybe it's going to a grocery store, and they only need 2 or 3 bottles instead of having to rip open. And it allows them to, it decreases their pick time, and it increases their efficiency. And sometimes they actually reduce the personnel that they need to be able to pick and replenish. And then this is our flow cell. Again, this is another one that we use in manufacturing, but we kind of did a little hybrid here. But as you can see, also with the flow cell, all of them have casters, so we can make them mobile. This design would hold 3,000 pounds material if it need be, based on with the casters on. But this kind of sums up kind of what we had at the booth this year at MODEX, and we are very thankful to be a part of this show, and we're very thankful for you guys coming by to see us, and to say we want to thank you for our customers and all that you've done to support UNEX through the years. And please reach out to, just look online and see who's in your area, who's in your region, and please reach out, and we'd be more than happy to come see you.
Thanks.